Hello, good afternoon everyone. Welcome back to the channel How to Improve Your Communication Skill in English Language. Another small video regarding this, and today I am going to talk about the various ways through which you can make yourself better in communication skill in English language. Even if you are not having the availability of the people you can speak English with, and that makes you at a constant of not being able to really speak this language out with anybody on a regular basis, on an everyday basis. So still there are some ways through which you can make yourself better in your communication skill in English language, and that's what I'm going to really share with you today. And there are still some ways left, because not all the doors will remain closed. If someone is really willing to do something in a particular direction, then definitely there is a way out. So if there is a will, there is a way out, isn't it so? So that's how it goes. The old saying goes, and it's true about it. And that is what I'm going to share today with you. That there are a few of the ways, like you can just speak up to yourself, practice your communication skill in standing in front of mirror, and you are able to look at yourself for that, how you are speaking it out, and what is the gestures that you are indulging in while you are speaking something. So whether the gestures are just going about the content relevantly or not, you are able to really watch yourself out in the mirror, isn't it? So this is also one of the ways. Assign yourself some time, say 5 minutes of time in the beginning, because you don't have to put a lot of burden on yourself, so that's going to really intimidate you. So start small, and slowly you are going to really stretch your capability, and that's how you're going to get better at it. So just stand in front of the mirror and start speaking on some topic that you must have really thought beforehand in your mind that you're going to speak on that topic, and you have some general idea about that topic, isn't it? So that's how you're going to practice your communication skill. It is one of the ways. The second way is, as I'm speaking right now in front of my cell phone camera, and it is also being recorded, so that you can later on just hear yourself out that what way you were speaking, and where you were committing a little bit of mistakes here and there, so that you get to know that what are those areas, raw areas, rough areas where you need to really pay attention to in order to really improve yourself, about your fluency, about your confidence, and about the grammatical mistakes that you want to really improve and you might be committing. That happens in the beginning, of course. And the third modality is you are also going to really stand. Suppose you don't want to, so just to give it a variety of kind thing, that you are going to stand in the middle of your private chamber, and there isn't anything around you, and you are imagining to be really standing on a stage before a gathering, before an audience, and you are supposed to give your talk on certain topic. Allow yourself to speak for some length, 5 minutes, 7 minutes, 10 minutes, whatever time you feel yourself comfortable with, and you are going to do it regularly every day. You don't think that the first day is going to be a superb one. No way. It doesn't happen that way. First day is definitely going to really put you up completely, but don't lose heart, because you must be understanding all these probabilities beforehand in your mind, that this is going to be like this only. You are going to face a lot of challenge. In the beginning you are not even able to really complete, you might not be even able to complete a single sentence in one go. In speaking that sentence out, you are hesitating a lot, and to write on the second sentence comfortably and smoothly is again going to be a big task in the beginning. So everything is going to really take time, of course, and it's not a matter of overnight that you're going to really excel at your communication skill, isn't it? So the things doesn't work that way. Everyone has to really put in a lot of efforts, hard work, have to be very patient about, and really need to do what one is doing consistently for a certain period of time. And it's only after some time you're going to take an appraisal of yourself, that how much you have really improved, or what are those areas where you were committing a lot of mistakes, and now have decreased, or you have cut down on your mistakes, and that's how you are improving slowly, isn't it? So have heart that you're going to really progress, because the progress and the growth is already happening from that very moment you started indulging yourself into the practice of communication. You thought in your mind that you're going to really practice your communication skill without fail. At that very moment the growth had started, but it is not visible to you, of course, and on everyday basis the growth won't be visible to you, but it is just taking place within you, and after some time you will experience itself, you will experience yourself that it is just happening within us, and then it will start showing signs of it, and you will appreciate it, and then this is going to be your booster dose, and this is going to boost up your morale to really keep continuing what you are doing, isn't it? So that's how we all go ahead in the journey of our aspiration, and one day we are going to achieve our goal. Definitely that's the only thing that we have to have a form of determination in our mind. We must be a positive outlook, and we must instill in our mind all the time those positive voices that I can achieve, I have got that potential, I have got that possibility, I'm ready to really put in a lot of efforts and hard work. No challenge, however big, can deter me from going about my path of aspiration. So if you are really holding that kind of gait, and very confirm and a very straightforward and unshakable spirit, then no spirit in the no challenge in the world is could be bigger than your own spirit. So your spirit is going to break down every challenge into pieces. You're going to really move ahead by dealing with those challenges on the path of your aspiration, and that's how you're going to achieve your goal. But only thing is that you don't need to really escape the situations. You have to deal with the situations. The mindset has to be that only. There isn't any other option available to you that you can escape your situations and bypass them, and just you want to really move ahead in your aspiration. But things doesn't work that way. We are going to get a bigger challenge there, because you haven't learned anything from the previous challenge that was smaller in its you can say magnitude or in its complexity, but you didn't learn anything because you didn't deal with it. So if you want to really learn how to deal with the challenges and how to move ahead along the journey of our aspiration, then we must start dealing with the challenges right from the very beginning, when they are small and they are just coming up in clusters, and these are small challenges, and they are going to really make you learn a lot. So that you become far more suitable dealing with the bigger challenges. So these were the three things that are three aspects that I have really just shared with you, that is how you can practice your communication skill. And another one that's coming to my mind, that if you are living in a family where the other members of your family or some of the members of your family are able to understand at least this English language, even if they are not very much inclined to speak in English language, it doesn't matter. At least it's going to resolve your problem. At least you can speak with them in English, so that because they are able to understand this, so you are not expecting them to really return back the answers in the same coin, or you can say in English language. If you are not very much willing to really speak back in this communication, then definitely leave it on them. But at least you are getting a chance and an opportunity to speak with them in English language. That means you are definitely you are helping yourself out. That's what you wanted. You wanted to speak it with someone else, and that's what is available to you right now, and they are going to understand you, even if they are answering you back in their own native language. Doesn't matter, but at least it is helping you. So you need to be focusing about how you can help yourself in improving your communication skill in English language. So this is also one of the ways. The second thing is that you have to really read a lot of stuff from the variety of the areas of the subject in English language. What is going to really do you a favor? It is going to really make you get an idea about the various styles, various styles of the structure of the sentences basically, and you are exposing your mind to a lot of a lot of ways of how something can be said in a different way. The same thing can be said in a different ways, and you are speaking it out loud. It means also you are practicing your communication skill. You are making your vocal apparatus familiar of speaking those words out in a smoother way. You are going to really get smoother while you are speaking this language out if you read out loud whenever you are going to read English stuff, isn't it? And another thing that you are also going to really add up you're going to add up vocabulary, a lot of vocabulary. So everything is just going about it, and you need to really practice your communication skill in the spirit that whenever you are going to really engage with your practice of communication, you are going to learn something, and you are going to make yourself your better version in this front of communication skill. That's going to really happen. You have to stay positive all the time, and once you just come across any word that the meaning of which perhaps you might not be knowing, of course you're going to really just put it down, note it down in your notepad, and later on you're going to research the meaning of it, and you are going to relate it with the context it was, the word just came there in the middle of a sentence. You are going to really relate to it, and that's going to really make you remember that word far more easily, and for a longer period of time. You are going to have a memory of that word, because you are now relating it to the context. So it is kind of a way of having a good memory of a particular word of which the meaning we perhaps might not be knowing, isn't it? So there are many things that will keep happening while you are in action. So you make yourself be in action, because it is only through the action we are going to get a lot of knowledge, insight, and wisdom, and that's how we are going to really make growth in our own life. Thank you very much.